The Government of India has implemented new slabs for GST, and to talk more on this, I have with me the Education Minister of India, Dharmendra Pradhan. Welcome on the show, sir.
Thank you, Manogya ji.
Welcome. And with the fact that the new slabs are expected to ease the lives of people, how is it going to ease the life of students and those who are aspiring to do better in life?
Manogya ji, Prime Minister Modi is a reformist leader. He believes reform, transform and perform. This time he has reformed again, transformed the new tax policy, and he is performing. I am thankful to him, especially from education sector. Many commodities became zero tax group. Notebooks, pencils and other education equipments became zero tax group or low tax bracket. This is the biggest biggest input to students, the poor students of our country. This will help the poor man's necessity. More money will be saved, more students will be benefited.
Students and aspirants are also concerned about the H1B new fees that has been, the visa fees that has now been implemented by USA. $1 lakh is not a less amount, especially for those aspiring to go ahead. What is the government doing for it?
Government of India is opening more IITs, more NITs, more IIITs, more IIMs, more central universities, giving permission to more deemed university, giving permission to foreign universities. 15 foreign universities are started working in India. We believe in our India brand India. Only now we have more than 4.5 crore higher education students are there. Out of that, only 10 to 13 lakh students are going abroad. It's not a major issue for India. We have lot of talent pool. Our IITs are doing excellent. Our NITs are doing excellent. Our Indian education system is robust. We are capable to serve our cause. We can innovate. In innovation index, India is in a very advanced position. In the patent registration, India is in a very comfortable position. In startups, India is a destination for global youth today.
How does it answer the question on people who look forward to studying in foreign universities in their campus and gain that knowledge?
No, Australia is giving, there is no restriction in Australia, there is no restriction in Europe. So let us not be in confusion. Only foreign education is the answer for India's problem or global problem. Sir Vishweshwar Raya developed this country, he was not a foreign student. APJ Abdul Kalam is an indigenous person. Those who have successfully organized the Chandrayaan from ISRO, none of them are foreign going students. So let us not be in the complex, let us be in the inferiority complex. Only, yes, we should not debar our students to any global exposure. But self-respect is utmost priority to this country. We cannot compromise the common man's interest for anything. Prime Minister Modi has again and again repeated this thing, spell out this thing very categorically. When leader has already spelled out the strategy, we all are with him.
Also talking about Vadodara, where you've started the Prerna schools recently, what is special about it? What is unique and why do you need it?
In Vadnagar, the small village of northern Gujarat is fortunately the birthplace of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It also a very old and civilizational habitation. Around more than 3,000 years ago, the city has been, the small village has been settled. This is a living city, this is a living habitation since almost 3,000 years ago. The city faced many challenges of natural calamity, many invasion. With all these challenges, that city is a global trading point. Three major beliefs are conglomerated in that point: Hinduism, Jainism and Buddhism. Whence like philosopher visited Vadnagar centuries ago. Fortunately, Prime Minister Narendra Modi born in this very auspicious place. When I analyze why Narendra Modi is so decisive, so firm, so committed, whatever position may come, whether it is Corona, whether it is any diplomatical challenges, whether it is internal economic challenges, but Narendra Modi is firm in his decision. Why? Because fortunately he won in Vadnagar. He studied in a school. We all thought the school should be showcased, the ecosystem should be showcased to the younger generation of our country. What inspired Prime Minister Modi? What was the ecosystem? What is the ecosystem? How are the society? How are the people? What are the natural situations in that place? New generation must visit the point of inspiration. For that, every districts, we are bringing students from every districts in every week. Out of the month, every week there are 30 students visiting Prerna school, 20 students from many part of the country, from a district, and 10 students from the Gujarat. With clubbing them, they will spend a 5 days week there, 2 days they will be reaching there and going out to their week-long program. This is a leadership program envisioned by Government of India and Government of Gujarat in a collaborative manner that creates a new knowledge ecosystem that inspires the youngsters how Prime Minister Modi, small school boy from Narendra Damodar Das Modi to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to global leader Narendra Modi.
Interestingly, Rahul Gandhi and opposition has been saying and claiming that Gen Z is not with you, and that's the reason why there is expected to be that Gen Z will be raising voice. However, the recent university elections results show differently.
Manogya, result shows the trend. Nobody has monopoly of the Gen Z. Gen Z is for Bharat and Prime Minister Modi is represent Bharat.
When you talk about youth, there has been question that there are not enough job opportunities, there are not enough educational opportunities, and the opposition has been up in arms saying that the government has failed in providing the correct promises and opportunities to people on ground.
Opposition have their own approach and they should do that. I don't disagree with them. Let them do that. But facts are something different.
But there are students protesting on ground in several occasions.
In a democracy,
in Bihar also, we've seen massive protests.
Manogya ji, in a democracy, there will be difference of opinion. But how do you see them? How do you tackle the problem? How do you accept the difference? Now in a democracy, we have to realize, therefore I said, Prime Minister Modi is a reformist leader. He never stuck to a point. Yes, I have decided this one, it can't be changed. No. According to the society's aspiration and expectation, he changed the strategy. He always accept the challenges. Those who are putting finger on us, what did they do in 70s? They suspended the fundamental rights when the student protested. It's not like today. We are not doing that thing today. We are accepting the challenge. We are recognizing the problem. We are trying to reform ourselves and finding out ways.
But Congress has been raising the issue of GST tax as Gabbar Singh tax and saying that you only introduced it in 2017 and you saying that we need reforms for the same. Is it a government looking back at its own policies which have gone bad?
They are bankrupt in ideas. If they say reform is a backward step, I am feeling pity about them and their intellectual capacity. Manogya ji is not long back. I can name 10 commodity of common man's use, whether it's milk, vegetable or any food items or small home appliances, aspirational instrument like motorcycles, cycles and motor cars. What was the tax slab before 2014? It was 30%, 40%, 50%. Today, many of them are in the zero category, zero tax bracket. Many of them in 5% tax bracket. So this is a fact I am saying. When I am talking, the notebooks are now zero tax bracket. What was the tax during their Congress regime?
Congress says that the paper cost has gone up. However, the notebooks are now in zero category. Paper is now in 18% category.
There can be double tax. So in one way, we have given relief to them. What was the tax on the paper? What was the tax in their regime?
More than 28.
So they don't have any. As I said, they are a bankrupt group. Their only job is to have a negative approach. Whatever Prime Minister Modi do, they will oppose. And Rahul Gandhi ji is only he's full of negative ideas.
But when you talk about artificial intelligence, your government has been promoting it. Do you see it as a power or do you see it as a headache? Because many schools feel that AI is now being used by students to complete their homework. So where is the normal human intelligence going?
No. I categorically visualize a very bright pathway in future. AI is an opportunity. You are talking about homework. Now, teacher will ask proper question, preparing himself or herself through AI. Simple and specific questions to students. Student will learn, read and use AI and use his intelligence, human intelligence, there are 4 options. He will use his human intelligence and find out the proper one. I will report it in the note. It will be evaluated by another tool. In that way, the student, the teacher, the parents, the entire society will be more focused with a short span in many things. For me, AI is a tool to know many things in a short span, in a specific manner.
How much time do you give to AI?
Every day I chat with many platforms, and I do one thing consciously. I ask many things about society, about plan, about aspiration. But I am particular. I always ask many questions in my native language, mother tongue Odia, because I know I have to. The repository of AI must be full with my own civilizational values. What represents Chanakya? What is there in the Skandha Purana? Who wrote Mahabharata? What is the relation between Ayurveda and turmeric? And what is the value of turmeric in modern allopathic medicine? I ask this kind of question. Putting all these questions there, we can create a network, create a pathway. What was the interconnectedness? AI is doing that.
Interestingly, the National Education Policy 2020 has been under a lot of questioning, and for reasons, multiple reasons, including the change of syllabus, adding a lot of certain subjects into the syllabus which were convenient to the present regime, and removing chapters like Aurangzeb and Mughals intentionally.
We have not removed any chapter.
Or maybe reducing them and increasing the other chapters was done intentionally because of political interest.
Because Manogya ji, those who are in charge of all these things previously, deliberately they have derailed the aspiration of Bharat. They have misled the background of civilization and values of Bharat. Tell me, Prime Minister Modi is very categorical. We have to bring out the unknown heroes to the mainstream. Who was knowing Aluri Sitaram Raju? Who was knowing Ranima Gaidulu? Who was knowing Mahavir Sukhapa? Who was knowing the Guru Putras? Shahadat of Guru, the supreme sacrifice of 2 young kids of the Guru Gobind Singh. Who was knowing about the Suheldev, Raja Suheldev? Who was knowing the Bir Kunwar Singh? Who was knowing Bakshi Jagabandhu? Who was knowing Veera Surendra Sai? Who was knowing Balak Vaji Raut of Odisha? Don't you think all this should come to the mainstream knowledge ecosystem? Who prevented them? Because few people thought we should not promote Bharat. We should not project Bharat's civilizational values. We will feel dogmatic. They will be known as dogmatic. They were confused. They think whatever ways to do, that is the best way. We think Bharat has immense potential and background and civilizational capacity. It is rooted. Through this rootedness, we can create an impact for future. That's the Indian education model.
What is your answer to the southern states who have been raising voices and questions on that you are trying to impose Hindi or North Indian languages on them in South India, and there has been a lot of momentum about it?
National education policy is very categorical. We never impose. Our policy is very clear. NEP never impose any language, thrust upon any language on the students. We are very simple. From 1 to 5, there should be 2 languages. One must be mother language, mother tongue of the state or the locality, 1. Second language according to the choice of the student. According to the choice of the student. From class 6 to 10, there should be 3 languages. There will be 3 languages. One, certainly mother tongue. Other 2 languages. Out of these 3 languages, 2 must be Indian language. Nowhere we have recommended any particular language to be imposed on any particular area.
Does the politics on language and vernaculars worry you, especially for students? And
Not at all. I am coming from Tamil Nadu. Yes, last 2 days I was at Tamil Nadu. I have gone to the deepest part of the remotest part of Tamil Nadu. I am confident after coming back from that point. I am confident those who have to do politics, let they do. Society as a whole, India as a whole, Bharat as a whole has moved away, far away with our multicultural concept, with a multilingual aspect. Bharat is, there are a lot of interconnectedness in all the Indian languages. So Prime Minister Modi rightly said all Indian languages are national language. We are proud of our language heritage.
And a quick question on Bihar politics. You've been Prabhari of Bihar for several years and earlier also. Give us an idea on what do you expect in results and how important is JDU, especially do you see Nitish Kumar as a boon or a bane for the party? For his longest term?
No. Let us be very clear. It's not BJP or it's JDU, it's NDA. Since last 20 years, there is a strong bondage between NDA at Bihar. Today, our unanimous and the topmost leader of Bihar development plan is Sri Nitish Kumar ji. He is the leader of the Bihar, not only our NDA, he is the leader of the Bihar. He is the leader of downtrodden of Bihar. Lot of people, especially women, deprived, all the Vanchit Varga depend and rely on Chief Nitish Kumar's leadership. And NDA, he is leading NDA, he is our natural leader. Certainly, on his with leadership, we are going to fight the election. We are coming back again.
Thank you so much, Dharmendra ji, for talking to us, and hope to see you again soon on another interview very soon. So that was the Education Minister of India, Dharmendra Pradhan, explaining about almost everything from NEP to Bihar politics too.